What is up, Sagittarius? How are you all doing? Let's go ahead and bust out your April 2021 reading. The year is ticking along, man. April 2021. If you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Everything you need to know is all down there. That is the only way that you can schedule a personal reading with me. I am most certainly not going to reach out to you in the comments section and tell you to hit me up on WhatsApp. Those are scammers. Please report and block those people, okay? Anyway, let's hop right into this. The first thing that I want to look at is the past energy. Let's see what happened in the past. Ooh, this is yelling at me. King of Swords. Could have been an air sign that you were dealing with. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but I don't really sense a whole lot of emotion in this card here. Not really. And I don't really feel like that's you. It could be. But there was a big detachment between the two of you. One, the other, or both of you became really, really cold, distant, closed off, detached, and somewhat numb. Okay? Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Past energy. Sagittarius, April 2021. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely something that looks like you put a lot of time, effort, and energy into here. Okay? A lot of it. I don't know. Maybe it's the person you were dealing with that was kind of detached from you because the Queen of Wands is in the upright. I really kind of feel like, though, you all were kind of equally stubborn, too. That was a big thing here. And there was a lot of manipulation, a lot of manipulative games being played. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. But there was a lot of manipulation here, a lot of emotional manipulation. And maybe that could, again, these energies could go either way. But the Queen of Wands is in the upright, and that's typically you, you know. But either way, though, maybe this could be you. Maybe you just kind of turned a little bit cold and numb, you know, and really, really lost passion and interest after a while because there was just so many emotional manipulation games being played, you know. And after a certain point, that'll only get you so far, you know. That'll only get you so far. I really feel, too, like the person you're dealing with was very inconsistent, you know, may say one thing and do another, or may just talk, a lot of talk, all talk and no action here with the Knight of Swords here. But I feel like, though, at the end of the day, this is something that you put a lot of time, effort, and energy into. And it just got to the point to where you were kind of like, you know what? I don't know, man. I don't know, first of all, if this will ever even become successful or if we'll ever take things to the next level. And even if it could, am I willing to keep going through this and putting forth all this work? And I think a lot of you just burned yourselves out, you know, trying to work towards something that wasn't really making very much progress. You know what I mean? And you, the more you thought about it, the more I feel like a lot of you became kind of detached and just had a real, an understanding of, you could just see the whole picture from like, okay, well, I can just very clearly see that this may not be going anywhere, you know? But I really feel like a lot of you went through a battle between heart and mind, wondering, is this going to go anywhere? Is this going to improve? Are we going to take things to the next level? Or is whatever issue that keeps coming up going to resolve itself, you know? And maybe you just kind of decided to turn and walk away from it at that point. I don't know. I'm not really getting that. I'm not getting the separation here. Okay, so maybe for some of you, this could be somebody that's still in your life. Possibly. I don't know. Let's see how this person feels about you in the current moment. How's this person feel about Sagittarius universe? Current moment. Okay, the Page of Wands. I kind of feel like this person views you to be a little bit immature. Okay, maybe a bit of a drama starter. That doesn't necessarily mean that you are. Again, I'm reading how this person perceives you. Okay, so that doesn't mean that facts are going to come through. And I most certainly am not here judging you, so I don't think that. But I do think that this person perceives you to be a bit of a drama starter and a little bit immature. Okay, let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Six of Pentacles. The Hermit could be a Virgo for some of you. Okay, oh yeah. Yeah, they feel very heavily guarded. I think this person does love you, but they got their guard up. They are very, very heavily guarded. They view you to be a bit of a drama starter. So they feel like you're constantly bringing drama. Okay, they feel like you did them wrong too. They want something stable, but I just really don't feel like this person wants to make that emotional connection with you, okay? I really feel like they're keeping things on a bit of a surface level, and maybe that is what upset you. Maybe you were just really, really, really digging for an emotional connection and would get frustrated about that, and that's what they perceived as you bringing drama for some of you, okay? I think there's some codependency issues here. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who is a bit of a mooch, maybe, like financially codependent, you know, and is a bit of a bum. But at the end of the day, though, I still kind of feel like they're throwing a pity party. They're playing a pity party and blaming you. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. I have Taurus and Virgo here. But yeah, they're not wanting to put forth the work that it would take to make this successful. They are still in love with you. Don't get it twisted. But they're not really opening up and showing it. Communication. Those of you who are in communication with this person, it's not heartfelt communication. We're not connecting on a heart-to-heart level. You know, it's very kind of cold, distant, and they're just scratching the surface. They're not willing to open up, is what I'm seeing here. You know. So maybe that's what frustrated you. Maybe you just got irritated with somebody who didn't really want to open all the way up. And they considered that you bringing drama and you being immature when all you really wanted was an emotional connection, you know? At the end of the day, though, personal advice, you shouldn't have to beg somebody to open up. You shouldn't have to bargain with or reason with somebody to show how they feel about you, you know? If they're not opening up, there's a problem there. There's a problem. If you're not sure how a person feels about you, I don't care how you slice the bread, there's a problem there. They either don't really like you or they're emotionally immature, you know? Either way, there's a problem there. So let's look here at the actions this person's going to take. Actions this person's going to take towards Sagittarius universe. Actions this person is taking. Nine of Swords. Ooh. They're nervous. They're very nervous. That doesn't really say whether or not they're actually doing anything, but I do know that they're very, very nervous about talking to you. They're nervous about communicating or reaching out or trying to come forward. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. All right, the Hierophant. 2 of Swords, though. 10 of Cups reversed. The Moon card. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Also have Taurus, yeah. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Pisces. But could be anybody. All right, so I really don't see them actually doing anything. They're too afraid to come forward. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Okay? They do want to commit to you, but they're too afraid to actually take action. And do you have time for that? No. You don't have time for that. Maybe that's why they think you're immature. You know, and I just really feel a very, very strong sense of your all's energies. Again, I think the two of you both had, oops, I kicked my camera. There we go. I think the two of you both had good intentions, you know, but the two of you come together, you speak 2 totally different love languages, which that's not inherently a problem. We can learn each other's love language over time. But I think the two of you have 2 different goals and different life paths that you're moving towards, you know. And at the end of the day, if you're moving this way and I'm moving this way, either you come with me, I go with you, or we sit and play tug of war, you know, and just get stuck in one spot, or doses. You go that way, I go this way, you know. So I don't really actually see them coming forward. Not really. I feel like they're letting this come to an end with the Death card here. Dundala. Well, okay. I mean, I'm still going to read an outcome spread, though. that looked like an outcome to me, but I'm going to see. Let's see outcome. I'm going to go back. I got to pull an outcome spread here. It looks like that was the outcome to me, but I don't know. Maybe they'll have a change of heart. Maybe you'll reach out. I don't know. Let's see. Is this a done dollar, or is somebody going to try to reconcile? Somebody going to try to fix this? What's the dealio, Emilio? What's going on, man? 9 of Swords again. I told you. See, I knew that action spread already had the outcome in it, but let's just see if this says anything different. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, 7 of Wands reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pence, 10 of Cups, both reversed right next to each other. Done dollar. Ace of Swords. I think you're going to hear from this person. Ah, there we go. There we go. So, I do see community. You know what? No, I don't think that's them. I don't think that's them. I don't think that's them. This looks to me more like, I think it's going to be you. I think eventually you're probably going to end up reaching out. Okay? With the Death in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. I think they're too nervous to reach out. So eventually I think you're more than likely going to end up communicating. And you're still going to, you're going to see very clearly that I don't think that the two of you have moved past this, moved past the negativity, really. Okay? One, the other, or both of you still holding a grudge. And of all the Sagittarians I've ever met in my life, I've never really met a Sagittarius that clings to a grudge for too long. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I would imagine somebody would have to really, 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 really put you through some shit to hang on to a grudge, you know. But, so, it could, though, you know, but there's still a grudge being held on to here. You know, and once you kind of realize that negativity is still very, very, very prevalent, done dollar, walking away. I see you walking away from this here. And it doesn't look like you're wasting any time. As soon as you see, okay, it's like that then. It's still like that. We're not moving past this. You're still swimming around in the same doo-doo pool you were swimming around in when I was with you. You're still playing the same old games, still doing the same stuff. Basically, you're going to see that they haven't changed. You're going to see that they haven't changed any at all. And you more than likely have, or you're working on it. You're working on evolution, and they aren't. So, doses. Time to go. Time to go. Okie dokie. Well, now it's time for the meat and the taters of the reading. The advice. This is the most important part. Advice. Advice for Sagittarius. What advice do we have? Woo! King of Pentacles, man. Get your priorities in order. When you make a decision, keep your mind made. Okay? That's one mutable sign challenge. Every last one of us has challenges that come along with our energies and our signs and our elements. And one mutable sign, okay, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Sagittarius, the mutable signs have a difficult time making your mind and sticking to it. You know, when you make a decision, you stick to it. Don't let nobody change your mind. Don't let nobody persuade you. Don't let nobody make you feel guilty or use your emotions against you. When you make a decision, nope, that's the decision. Don't care what you say. Sorry. Nope, I made my mind up. You ain't changing it, man. You just ain't. Okay? Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Ah, yeah. Develop and maintain a sense of emotional independence. That doesn't just mean learn how to function by yourself. That's not what be emotionally independent means. What that means is you need to develop a sense of not depending on anything or anyone to make you happy. Okay? Now, can things make us happy? Yes. But what about those days where I'm having a bad day and nobody is around to support me? I don't have a shoulder to lean on. I don't have an ear that'll listen to me, you know, or none of that. What am I going to do then? I can't depend on things or connections with people or relationships to be my only source of fulfillment. Focus on your money and your finance, Sagittarius. You got that 10 of Pentacles energy. I think a lot of you have a lot of very, very positive energy regarding finances. Some of you are not needing to worry about money, and you need to focus most of your energy on building an empire and maybe starting a business, or maybe going for a promotion at work, or maybe something to start stacking that money up. Right now, you're at a bit of a crossroads, okay? You're at a crossroads. It happens. Every last one of us finds ourselves at a crossroads. So it doesn't hurt to get your priorities in order. What is it that I really want? What is it that I really want, okay? Think about it. I know there's at least one Sagittarius watching this right now who has been through that relationship game and that drama and that bullshit so many times that you're almost drained dry. So what do I really want? Okay? Do I really want to go back and play that game again right now? Some of you do, but if you don't, which I think a lot of you have really gotten to a point now where you're just like, you know what? That's not where it's at. That's not where it's at. I'm going in circles here. You know? Same demon, different person. You know? So I think a lot of you need to focus mainly on yourselves, making yourself your number one priority, making sure that you are happy because you say you're going to be happy, and don't depend on anybody else to do that for you, because they can't. They straight up can't. I mean, people say, oh, don't depend on somebody. Well, the reason you shouldn't depend on them is because they can't. It's impossible. A person can't make you happy, and you don't need to try to depend on somebody who will. But it is time to abandon this situation. I do feel like you're dealing with somebody who is going to throw a pity party. They're throwing a pity party. And again, it's all your fault. Poor, pitiful me and everything I've been through. Me, oh my, myself, and me, and poor me, and what I've been through. And that probably worked on you a lot. Like I said, I saw emotional manipulation in there. But I really think that a lot of you need to get your priorities in order. Do you want to repeat a cycle, or do you want to make progress? Do you want to repeat a cycle, or do you want to make progress? That's your choice. They haven't changed. They haven't changed. So I know it's kind of split down the middle here, 50-50. Some of you are going to go repeat the cycle and go through this bullshit all over again. Others of you are going to take the other path and end up very, very, very successful. Okay? So anywho, I feel like that was your message, my Saggies. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love, support, and positive feedback you all show me on my channel every single day. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video for information on how to schedule a personal reading. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.